Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Oh, you always think you have more time than you do. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. First of all, congratulations, Brian, on second. I hope that you're doing well today. I was like just warming up some tea and was just like, yeah, I'm good. I got so much time. I don't. I did not, in fact, have so much time. I had the opposite of so much time. I had very little time. But good morning, everybody. We're going to be doing one demo today, as we've been doing for the last couple of days. We're going to play Wanderstop, and then we are going to head on over and start doing our Workalong streams. Doing good at some tea of my own, along with some donuts for dessert. Ooh. You're making me jealous, Brian. Well, the tea part, I can, you know, I can one for one yawn. But the donuts, that's not something I can toe to toe with. I have an O. Henry bar in the cupboard, but that's the best I got at the moment. That is incomparable. And quite frankly, as I've just said a moment ago, I'm jealous. Hold on, something's off, and I don't know what's off, but I'm confused. I'm in the right spot. I swear, every time, every stream, I'm like, no, it's got to be a little bit to the right, or no, it's got to be a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. I'm never going to find the happy spot when it comes to the location of my model. But so be it. But I want to jump right into this one today because I've been keeping an eye on it recently. Wanderstop. It's like a narrative-driven, like, tea shop game, and the intro cutscene or the trailer for it like really drew my attention, and it fascinated me. So we're gonna go right into it because gosh dang it, I want to know what's happening. So let's start. Ivory Road presents.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
Oh.
You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control.
You should leave that in there.
Right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
What an intro. Hot damn. That little frickin' part where she keeps getting defeated? Ooh, that's a close to home hit. Just that perpetual self-doubt that just bounces around in your skull. I'm already looking forward to what we're going to be dealing with today. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase. Again. Hello, Lunity. Congratulations on first. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just to have... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment, keep moving. Rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. Luna D. Tisk. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost these fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I had to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword feel so heavy? What happened? Ugh, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my whole body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know. If I have any other choice, I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at this pace, at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I feel good. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep at this pace, I could... Ugh. Hang on. Fine, keep moving then. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it takes to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Oh, you missed already the intro, Lunity. The intro was something. Oh, texture pop in. There we go. A very good day, a very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness, are you not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro very much likes a cup of tea. Would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say that one's name is Boro. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some as well? Also, hello Triox, how are you? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro. Only for Boro then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I still have the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once... fastidious? I hope that's the right one. Fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you can pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. So this is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I cast. No, it's just a sword. I can lift the sword. No. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of as a sword should be. May I ask what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives out here somewhere. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea. Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you're not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Yeah. Ah, only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, nor eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do some breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the forest, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Look at that bad boy go. Not a care in the world. Oh, she is actually capable of standing up. To move the camera, yeah, relatively easy situations. Now, where did he put my sword? Seems like a wholesome dude. We love ourselves a wholesome dude. There's run, or we can toggle it on and off. I'm down with that. This is sight. And that's a plant that looks like I can pick up, maybe? Stash it. Open your pockets. Pink seeds, tool belt, brewing pouch. Okay. Stash. Where did you put my sword? I want my sword. Unless the sword is out of reach for us at the moment. Alright, we do the smart thing. We go talk to the boy. Unless we can harvest this flower? No. No flower harvesting for us this day. camera closes in so hard. Look at this little guys. Oh, you can take pictures and post them on the walls later by the look of it. I think I found our music. Boro. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. No, I want to tell you I'm leaving right now. Now let's do the first one. What's the point of being combative? Very well, I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. And most likely, Brian, if I were to hazard a guess, unless it's just a nice place for a shop, or a nice name for a shop, rather. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Right click? Yeah, we already figured this out. Tool gathering time. We have basket, which we can stash. We have broom and watering can and knives. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see that basket right there? Go ahead and pick it up. Where? Where's the basket, Boro? Where did it go? Could it have gone missing? Has it gone astray? With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves in one of the bowls. The bowls will naturally, the leaves will naturally begin drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes from the shop, you can always find more in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful amounts along the edges of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you go get some tea? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak to me. Alright, so we need to go out here. We specifically need the basket. Oh, very violent tea gathering. Ooh! And the basket is in fact full. Excellent job. Come see me to discuss further steps. No, I want to get more tea leaves. I'm not done yet, actually. Yes, I am being this person. Yes, I do need to technically get through this ASAP so that we can get onto the actual working part of this stream, but sometimes you just want to be distracted, you know? You want to run around a forest of colorful blues, of hues of purples and blues and greens and pinks. That's just what you want to do at the moment. The basket is partially full. There must be at least one more. Oh, hello. Now, will it take one or two? It will take two, in fact. It tends to overexert herself too much for her own good. Well, she's got to be the best, Brian. You set the leaves to dry, and it will take several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next steps is to do with a bit of gardening. Behind us is a wall where the tools are stored. Each of them can... Oh, you've already gone ahead and begun using all of the tools. See, you're already very much in spirit of running the tea shop. You will do fine. For right now, though, we are needing... All we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, don't let the watering... won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Thank you for giving me the stuff that I've already figured out, teehee. I'm too fast for this game. The game be like, would you like a tutorial? And I go, nay, because I already know what's going on. Aw, I can't interact with the little boy who holds... Now, one of two things is happening here. Either it's a little lad with his arms folded together to hold a ball, or he's going, "Wah!" And that's just a really lower jaw. And he just can't eat that gobstopper. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already have a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant two similar plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when you're done. All right. I finished making the seed plant. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can that you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water and pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done so, please come speak to me again. Watering can. And filled. Oh, it actually grows more seeds if you water it. Interesting. Aha, you've successfully watered the plant egg. I keep wanting to say eggplant because it's right there. Hello, Artificer, how are you? Once you water the seed, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using the watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make even as many plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the hybrid, please let me know. Oh, we just looked at this for a second. Lol. We get the same one over again. Oh, you get 2 seeds per. Oh, and you can keep growing them. Hold on. He told us specifically to let it stash, so we will stash it. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move on to the next step. Oh god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course, all of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess? What we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids. That is correct! Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you lined a pattern? Well, to make a large one, we instead need to make this triangle pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced. Once you make the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did with the seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay, so we need the seeds. And they want us to specifically make... I'll put it right here. Like so. And then we need the watering can to make it a big ol'... These tails make me think of olive. Like immediately. Oops, didn't mean to do that again. They're called Chip Chip. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful! Miss, you've excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a Chip Chip. We will be using it in our tea momentarily. I can tell you, though, if you wish, that there are many hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will give you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? I would literally rather be doing anything else. She's being cranky. There. Ah, I believe it. But I'm grateful that you're spending just a moment of your time here with me, doing some gardening. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. Y to open up the book, flip through pages. Ah. So the shape remains the same, but it comes down to which seeds you actually plop onto either side of it. Oh, you went the long way, did ya? What you gonna do now, buddy boy? I stole one of your seeds. Oh, and I stole a teacup. I'm gonna steal these seeds too. Oh, that's how you get the camera. I don't want to place it. I want a photo. Get photoed. That'll teach him. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ah, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boris could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay. Here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner at a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." Both of them are quite scared that they'll be kicked out of the restaurant. when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe, actually, hang on. What if they're eating in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that's much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Hello, Minerva, how are you? Why? Well, Boris is attempting to a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor will feel light and refreshing. Would you not agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in space, and the sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern for them to be kicked out of the restaurant. However, until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they will be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. Then the sign removes its mask too. It wasn't a sign at all, after all. It's the dessert menu. God damn it, that actually made me laugh. They both order dessert. One orders for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after the dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor can't be rushed. Me, when I try to tell chat a terrible joke. Please, chat, humor can't be rushed. Yeah, but it has to go somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will steer safely into Harbor of Laughs. I think I'm in love with Boro right now. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look to see what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and, let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called Trains. It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other says, no thank you. I heard it really loses steam at the end. Why did I laugh? Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is very useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. I approve of this man. A little fella is walking by with a scroll of paper, and I don't know what he is. At any rate, the delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Hello, Spencer. How are you? Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. What you mean to say is, Brian, is he's doing comedy correctly. He's telling a joke to someone, getting feedback, and going, all right, how do I make this better? Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not know. But for your convenience, I will add a few notes to your field journal. Pour water. Heat water. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try to use these instructions to make tea? Couldn't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to If I want to be constantly checking the book. Of course. I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull the rope to pour as much water as you would like. Okay, go give it a shot, and I'll move on to the next step. Fill that bad boy with water. Oh! Aw, I wanted to go all the way to the tippy top. You know, like the Bologna you can do with people sometimes, where they ask you to pour them a drink, and then you start pouring, but then you just kind of keep going until you're just at the rim. And you're just like, there you go. Enjoy. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiled, this step will be complete. Boop, 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 boop. The water she boils. Aha! Now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complex machine with ease. Tell me, are Boris's instructions helpful, or would you rather figure out the rest of the machine for yourself? Keep giving me instructions. Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water into the infuser. Easy kick. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Blah, 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 blah. When you toss an item into the infuser, any item will do. This is, of course, when you want to place a tea ball and the chip into the mixture. Give it a shot, but I don't have the tea yet. I haven't gone and grabbed the tea. And that would have been most embarrassing, honestly. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the lovely music playing. There's the infuser. They needed to specifically be... a chip. Did it only need to be one, or did it need to be two? The color of the water does not change until you add... Oh, we also need to add the actual tea. That's right. Hup. Well done. Water will only change color once you added your tea ball. Okay. One more valve to kick, and then we can move on to our final step. I do enjoy kicking valves. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. I presume it's called pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself a shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups from the same batch if you wish. Will I realize where your little ship came? Oh, did you start finding wizard soup? Or is it dungeon soup? I can't remember what the name of the thing is anymore. Dungeon soup. Hell yeah. More could get into that mug. Just the tiniest bit more. Perfect. I knew about them before, but I hadn't watched the Dracula one. Ah, you know it. And now I give it to him, I presume. Ah, is this the cup of tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid! Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be a perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. I do enjoy that Boro's little icon is like flowery with scissors, whereas Alta's is like the sword. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. So you keep telling me, over and over and over. It's just that I have something very important to do, and I can't waste... Oh, I just realized that there's actually a thing that I can look for. That I can't waste time. Will the important thing vanish if you spend half an hour making tea? Maybe I don't want to take the risk. I see! I did not know that the matter was of such importance. It must be quite stressful, yes, to be constantly vigilant. Stress is the cost of greatness. And to be great is all that matters. For me, yes. I must say, you and I have very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop is quite the relaxing endeavor, yet still very rewarding. To make a warm drink and put it into the hands of your customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who will give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to find her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices that I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I didn't mean to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me! You're talking about me! If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give up? Live a mediocrity? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can't I lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Bye, Alta. We look forward to seeing you here again. No, 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 I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe it. How tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is it really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. Ha ha ha! This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit? Because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Thud. Does she wake up on the bench again? Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boris's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? She's very, very bitter. Miss, something's wrong with me. What's going on? What is wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed there multiple times. That's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain there's something wrong with me. Collapsed there multiple times. Ha! Yes. What a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It's a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I'd pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of you pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with this. Not okay with the body having physical limits. Yes, we will fill out the complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 24 years of science doctor school, or the 14 years. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest, to take your attention off your this task of yours, and let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. God, I've only just recently kind of reached that point in my life where I'm like, okay, I do need to sometimes just take a day off. You know, I need to just not let everything be work. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive, is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through will be worth it. Miss, I can't make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then one of those times you will be collapsing for good. But here at the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it might let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it is enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. And then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be in the shop, attending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the shop, just come talk with me. And take your time. There's no rush. Boro's wonderful. The story so far is hitting very, very close to home. And I believe that's the reason for the story specifically. The creator of the game was having like really heavy burnout, but couldn't find a way to relax. So they made a game about that situation. Look at these weirdo little boys. You're welcome. Hold on. I have a new dungeon soup. Send it to you in DMs. I will take a peek in a little bit. Okay, except for my Discord is closed for some reason. Seriously needs to learn how to pace herself. But pacing yourself is for the weak, Brian. Don't you know? We don't pace ourselves here. We overexert, and then we die. This is the life we live. Hold on, sorry, I'm just kind of getting into the zone. And hello, Holly, how are you? I'm doing all right, thank you for asking. Sorry, I'm entranced by the game at the moment. Alright, Boris, where you at? I wish to speak to you. So that's what was happening. Wiggle it back and forth. Yeah, you drop that. No, Boris, I'm sorry! Let's put the bird down. Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course! The very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. I suppose this is good for my training. I have literally nothing else to do. Ooh. Yeah, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So, if I was in your debt for it, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we better get you acquainted with the shop. Please, come with me. Oh my god, it's the picture! Boop! Gosh dang it, I want to keep playing this, but we have work to do. So unfortunately, this is where the demo is probably going to end. We'll talk to Boris one more time, and then we'll have to go to break anyway. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time that we were here, I pointed you in the direction of the watering can. But if I didn't tell you about the other tools, they're quite useful. Of course, you probably know it, seeing as how you've already taken every tool off the rack. You must be eager to do maintenance as well. Why? Boro feels the exact same way. The broom is used to sweep up the unseeming leaf piles that have gathered outside. If you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to them. Similarly, you will notice any weeds growing outside. Perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boris finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is quite quite a lot of information, yes? Put it in the field guide. Help me take care of the shop. Boris is quite fond of them. Also see the little trains moving. This is your dishwashers. Oh! That's incredible, actually. When a cup is dirty, you can place it here on one of the dishwashing trains. Then the cup will be dropped off. That's why it's over here. That's how the mug got there. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Does everything make sense so far? Yes. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run the shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? I want my customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if the apron looks the part. Wow, with an apron like that, you can see someone full of excitement to run into. You look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. There is no way any of that is true, and you know it. Oh crap! The ads are running. Gosh dang it. Well, ads are running. We're just gonna keep going. I'm sorry to the peeps who are getting hit by ads. Indeed, I do know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, but there's one more thing that we need to do before we open the shop. Oh, sorry, that was him. That was him. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, we'll let him hear what the final thing is, and then we'll be done. Ads are being weird anyway, so... Boom. Get hecked. And Holly, I don't know. I am not a doctor. It is your lovely sword. Beautiful, very beautiful specimen. The sword is still quite heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please come with me. He's mocking us, isn't he? Oh, he is gonna put it into the... I walked over here towards the log. I feel like that's where he's gonna probably stick it. I also just realized that there's mushrooms over here, but can we pick the mushrooms? We can. Will, this is so unimportant. Gosh dang it. Go talk to the boy. It really doesn't feel heavy to you. Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boris, I don't know. You don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asked where the sword came from? When I was first taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing, and soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning how to make swords. It was so complex. If I had wanted to become great, I'd have to pick one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, and to make the sword for me. I was obsessed, determined, demanding a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter, and that's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boris is most confident in you. All right, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect. You already have the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember, earlier I asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library and the upper floor section of our shop. There's a book there on gardening, written by Boris's very good friend, Sevilla? I hope I'm saying that correctly. You may find it useful, and I am quite certain Sevilla has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now, it is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Wait, is this the end of the demo? It looks like it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love that. Very good. Excited. Yes, please. 10 out of 10. Boro just unbothered. Boro is a lovely boy, and we will appreciate him. My goodness, fine. Oh, cutscene? Oh, right. The creator of this was the Stanley Parable and the other thing. Oh.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
This game does emotions so well. God damn it. Oh, that just hits a core note in my being. Well, demo complete, boys and girls. Got that storm blessed level trauma. She's rocking some trauma, just a little bit. Which of her family members died, do you think? All of them. Every single one of them. All right, and with that, we need to go over to here. We don't have everything set up yet, so give me uno secondo. Let me open up that, and I need to reset that up too. All right, I got two things I gotta do. Actually, we'll just go to the BRB screen really quickly while I get this all sorted. Give me uno secondo, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for doing this in the middle of stream, but I'll be back ASAP. It should be maybe 2 minutes. Burb. Alright, I forgot to actually switch that over. Whoops. Ah, thank you so much for the raid. 1 second, I'm in the middle of switching things. Oh, goodness. Are you okay with me calling you Seth? My dyslexia is kicking my butt right now. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Breach kick, hello. The fight goes on. What kind of fight was it, though, is the real question. Let's see. Homefront. Homefront, Homefront, Homefront. One moment while I try to remember Homefront. Oh, I remember Homefront. Never played it. I was playing some Red Dawn, North Korea, and reading. Oh, you were reading the book Homefront. I see. Well, hello, everybody. I hope that everybody had a good time over at Seth. At Seth's place. Welcome. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. I am rapidly trying to set up a thingy that I had wished that was already set up, but unfortunately it's not quite set up at the moment. So that should fix it, though. Perfect. We are just about to start our co-working stream where we're going to be hanging out and being productive and trying to get all our stuffs done that we want to get done today. So if you guys would like to participate, by all means do so. Book is Clements. The book was an excellent read. Compliments to the Time Lord. We appreciate a good reader of books, because I am unfortunately not that great at reading. So kudos, Seth. Also, Seth, if you need to go take care of yourself, please by all means do so. I know that when we raid out, normally that's when we're like, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go do all the good things, like the eating and the drinking and the resting. And perhaps, just perhaps, even the stretching. You know, not as common, but does occasionally happen. So apologies for being a little bit distractible. I'm trying to jumpstart this situation at the moment, but I've forgotten a specific command. Clear list, that's what it is. Did you watch the video? Oh, don't worry, Scotty. I have definitely seen it. Clear list. Have yourself a good night, Scotty. I hope that you have a good one. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll be reading more tomorrow. Hell yeah. There you go. If anybody wants to hear an apparently lovely lad reading some pages from Homefront, go ahead and check out Seth. Now I need to figure out where we're going to be sitting today. We'll go back to the bay window. Bay window, doing a little typing. Setting ourselves to a nice nighttime. Perfect. Open that up, open that up. Those I both got done last time, so we'll have to do brand new things this time. Where is that in accordance to me? Right over here. Oh, I thought you were packing up for the night. No, 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 no. I was saying that if Seth needs to go take care of himself for the night, he should do so. We'll do sketch, line art, color, shading. Goodness me, Scotty, you think I've got time to just go and wander away? I have things to do. Gotta bring out the drawing tablet, because it is time to be productive, ladies and gentlemen, and for me that means I gotta get some doodles done. this down here. Doodaloo. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, Scotty, I know the video. I was very excited when it came out. The streamers of Vibe do. Well, thank you. Wednesdays we do our Workalong streams. Now, because it's... Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Breach Kick. That's very kind of you. Normally we do, because it's Next Fest, we're doing a demo a day before we start our actual stream. So we just did Wanderstop, which was very, very good. I'm very excited for that game. That might be a purchase for me when it comes out. Did the vid start on the quote? Yeah, you're talking about, I will not. And now I forgot the rest of the line, but I know what you're talking about. I think it's I will not tolerate something, something, something. I know the thing. My favorite part of that video is he goes out of his way to kick the dog. And I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. But like it's right after that, right? Like he starts punching her in the gut. Like does a specific attack. Then he just starts punching her again, and then he purposefully kicks the dog and starts punching her again. That's it. I will not tolerate the forces of evil. That's the line. All right. So based on time, yeah, we're going to go for a 40-minute session this time. We got to turn on our work-along thing, because when we do our little work-along situation, again, you guys can work on your own stuff. You're capable of adding your tasks should you want to and cross them off afterwards. Brain has derped for a second. But yeah, during the actual work session, I'm going to be turning off my microphone so that I can just work away at what I'm working on. Nice and simple. I've also lost my drawing glove, because of course I have. You know what? We're just going to put that as part of the thing, because we don't have that much time right now. We only have about 44 minutes before the ads show up. And that's scary. So we're going to take... Or rather, we're just going to get started. So if you guys would like to work on things, if you type !task and then space and then type the task, it will write it in the taskbar. And then I believe to cross it off, you type... Yeah, !done, and then the number that is beside it. All right, everybody. I will see you guys in about 40 minutes. What? Why? I'm not done yet. I still have things to do. But also I did 2 things, so that's pretty good. I hope that everybody else got some stuff done as well. You better have. You gosh damn better have. Also, we're probably... Well, we need to take a break, unfortunately. Still eating dinner. Still making progress, Dub Shadow. That is completely reasonable. We need to take our 3 minutes. I think I've only got the energy for about... probably another, like, 30 minutes after that. I am getting zonked. My insomnia has been kicking my ass the last couple of days. And, oh, it's happening again, boys and girls. We had a little bout of no insomnia, and now we're back. But I'm not willing to give up quite yet. And so because of that, we're going to take a quick 3 minutes. I'm going to keep working on what I'm working on. Then we'll probably go for about 25 to 30 minutes afterwards, and then we'll be done for the night. A little bit short of a stream, but I'm learning to accept that sometimes I can't do the amount that I want to do. So, we're taking a quick little 3-minute break. If you guys can or able to get up and stretch, grab yourself some meat, grab yourself some drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. And we're back. Got one more thing knocked off my list. we've shifted locations because this game does actually have like pets that you can acquire, and I'm like, well, I mean, I might as well work towards one of two of them, you know? Why shouldn't I? So that's what we're gonna do. There's apparently one that should be right here, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and get started again right off the cuff. Good luck to everybody. I will see you guys on the other side. We're going for about 25 minutes. Badoom. Hello. I was done far faster than I thought I was going to be. Which I don't know how to feel about. There. That's the correct thing to do. It's one of those irritating situations where I got something done. Like, I finished the one drawing. And we only had like 10 minutes. I'm like, I do not have the energy levels to just get started on that 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like that kind of irritation. We were just like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to accept our situation. We're going to be glad that we got the stuff done that we got done. And we're probably going to go raid Cobalt, because that's the correct thing to do. Though that being said, I hope you guys got some stuff done while we were doing this. I know it's kind of a short one. But technically Wednesdays were going to be are brand new, and I haven't figured out yet how to like fully plan for them properly, etc. Plan in the sense of like energy levels, because like I can hit the on button and I'm live. But there's more of that, like, do I have the energy to actually be, like, an entertaining individual? Hang on, I'm just putting the thingy away because, heaven forbid, I do that after stream. That being said, though, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, for witnessing Wanderstop with me. Was it Wanderstop or Wandershop? It was Wanderstop. Okay. Wanderstop, not Wonder, Wanderstop. And we are gonna go raid Cobalt, because Cobalt 1 has new model, 2 has just had his 3rd stolen because I'm a monster. Hold on, we're gonna slap him with all the stuff before we jump in there. That's how you make an entrance, boys and girls. You go in there and you spam all the redeems. Alright, everybody. We are going to head on over to Cobalt. Slap them? Had to, with all of the redeems. All the good redeems, specifically. Right S, right F. As is stereotypical, I don't know how to end streams. And yeah, you too, Breach Kick. If I ever see you again, if I don't see you again, I hope that you have yourself a great rest of your day and enjoy the things that you enjoy. All right, everybody, for those who are subscribed, please use the top raid message. For those who are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. We're just gonna outro and exit. That's the easiest way to do it today. We're gonna go over to Cobalt with 12 lovely individuals. He is currently playing Hades 2, so we're going from a chill stream to a slightly more higher energy stream, but that is okay. So, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. I hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time might have to be for you. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time might have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Cobalt's. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow for whatever the heck we're streaming tomorrow. A demo and something else. And if not, hope to see you on Saturday for some more art. And if not, have yourselves a great week and subsequent weekend. And I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.